Today's game from keymailer is DigWorld. Now, at first glance, this game does look like a simple mining game, but it's actually described as a cozy extraction game. And usually when I hear the word extraction, I immediately am associating it with stress, and more stress. And usually the gameplay loop like that is something that I don't really like because it's so stressful. And in my mind, I'm like, I just got some loot. I'm gonna use my less good loot. That way, whenever I get taken from, I'll still have my good loot. So instead of worrying about anything like that, maybe it'll be cozy. I also want to give a huge shout out to Edgar9 and Edgar9 Games. I appreciate the key and I wish you lots of success in your upcoming launch. This game is releasing on July 3rd, 2026. So go ahead and check it out if you do like the game. As always, we will be doing some gameplay. At the end of the video, we will be reviewing things that we liked, what we didn't like, pros and cons, etc., etc. So enough talking, let's dig in. Very, very cute, upbeat music. And we have a lot of menus and options here. We can play the tutorial. We have a collection. I guess these are all the artifacts and things that we can eventually dig up. We have achievements, which a lot of us achievement hunters, trophy hunters, completionists love that type of thing. Skills, forge, a lot of things that we have not yet unlocked because we have not yet started the game. So let's go ahead and start our run. Play the tutorial first. It walks you through movement, digging, stamina, deposits, missions, and the run timer before you head into the mine. Yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. This will give us a good foundation of the game. Welcome to DigWorld. Each run is simple. Dig underground, fill your backpack, deposit at surface container, and beat the timer. I'll walk you through the controls. The clock is paused until we're done. Let's go. Push A and D to move, space to jump. Okay, so pushing S will allow us to dig. Hold shift while digging to stay in place. Oh, okay, so I can go okay. Holding shift, I can dig, not just down. Oh, we got a crit. Combine W and S or left and right to dig diagonally. Oh, okay, that's clever. So our backpack is on the bottom right, and as you can see, we are indeed filling it up with loot. Let's go ahead and go a little bit further down. All right. Our backpack is almost filled. So I'm assuming once it's filled, we take this back to the surface. Okay. New procedural cave, same old mine, getting turned around. Okay. Okay, and then I can just crawl back up. Since our backpack is filled, let's go ahead and deposit our gear. And then it looks like our stamina is increasing back to where it was. All right, so let's go see. What does this cow do? Cow voucher, achievement unlocked. Oh, cow toucher, not voucher, excuse me. And we're headed back down. We're just gonna go straight down and see if there's anything down here for us. We're getting lots of achievements too. Shout out. Thank you, thank you. And it looks like this terrain is different. I don't think we can dig through there. Oops, I skipped tutorial. Oops. All right, well, I thought I was gonna skip to the next one. Let's just go ahead and start a run. Why not? No, let's start mining. Hey, if we mess up, we mess up. It's part of the experience. So let's go ahead and go straight down. So these rocks that are this color, it doesn't look like we can actually go down there. So we're gonna have to move with a little bit of tact here. I do want to know what this thing is right here. Pickaxe 2 weeks, tier 5 required. Okay. So apparently if we get further in our levels for our pickaxe, we can dig some of those shiny rocks up. What is this over here? Oh, there's a chest right there. You best believe I'm going to the chest. Can I go up and dig? I can't. Okay, so let's see if we can make our way back up there. There's also a red thing down here, which cannot be dug up. Please, I need this chest. I don't think there's a way up there. I think we done messed up. Though we could climb We could climb like alternatively around, right? We're getting so many achievements. Yeah, we want that chest, so we're gonna make our way to the chest. We gotta see what's inside of it. My stamina is dangerously low. What happens when it depletes all the way? Not enough stamina. Okay, so we just wait. Not a big deal. And it also looks like we have a clear path. Oh, we got a crit. Nice. Oh, our backpack is filled. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and dump our gear really quick. And honestly, my son loves like pixel games, and this looks a lot like Terraria. And once he sees this gameplay trailer, he's gonna be like, Dad, can you please buy this for me? And I most definitely will. Okay, we just gotta go down this way. And what is in the chest? Hold the F to open chest. Money and some goodies. Our bag is filled again, so we're gonna go ahead and ascend on the way up. Playing an extraction game that we're not worrying about getting melted by the enemy is very relieving. I like it. All right, so we still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to continuously extract. We're gonna keep descending and seeing what lies down further in the ground. I'm very curious to see what the post game looks like what what after this extraction. Dead end. Got some walnuts, a red leaf, anything mega special. We're gonna dig straight down from here. Unspent skills are free power that I'm just ignoring. How do I spend skills? This is what happens when you don't play the tutorial, my friends. I'm pushing keys, enter, shift. Help! I don't know how to spend my talent points. That's what happens when you don't play tutorials. Okay, our backpack is filled. Maybe along the way, I can find out a way how to spend my skill points. We're also at 1 minute and 28 seconds left. I could be getting so many good things, but I'm silly and I skipped the tutorial. Dude, we have got a lot of things. Well, what happens if I just keep going this way? Anything? Nothing. Okay. Ooh, I hear some thunder. 60 minutes, 60 seconds remaining. Hold on. Ooh, there's a chest right there. We must acquire the chest. Hurry. Did I get anything? I'm pushing F. It doesn't look like we're getting anything. That's okay. We've got 30 more seconds. Ooh. I'm assuming we got to get there in time too, right? Like, we're not going to be able to just acquire this loot. We got to take it. Hurry! We got 10 seconds. Oh, not 10 seconds. 15 seconds. My bad. I'm getting too excited. Ah! Hurry, we have one thing to put in our chest, and that's good enough for me. And we got it. All right, time's up. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got 23 meters in the ground. We've dug 103 blocks, and we did this in 5 minutes. We got 600 experience. We got some money. We got some chips. And these are all the items we have unlocked. It looks like the most rare one we got was Old Fang. And I guess this is all things that we sell. Return to lobby. Okay, so collectively, that's how it works. I really like that. That's a really cool concept. It's a pick up and go game. You don't have to spend that much time on it if you don't like, but if you do, you could probably go hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Now, skills, here we go. This is what it was talking about. So our stamina efficiency, our fortune, our time management, our utilities, and exploration. We have one skill point, and we're gonna go with the efficiency. With that being said, let's go ahead and do another run. Well, actually, we have more equipment. We can upgrade our helmets. What does it do when we upgrade our helmet? Thick leather helps you see a bit further. Well, we're too poor for everything else, so we're gonna go ahead and buy this. So this is kind of like roguelite upgrade systems, which is a really, really unique system. I think it's a really cool idea. Though I've never played games like this, so this might have been already out there in the world, but for me, this is brand new and I'm enjoying it. So let's go ahead and do this now that we know what to expect and what to do. Instead of digging really deep, I'm just gonna dig all the blocks in hopes to find some good loot. We're just gonna clean shop. Just a different tactic, you know? Maybe it's a bad idea, or maybe it's the best idea that anybody's ever had on the face of the earth. So it looks like the darker blocks are not able to be mined, but that's okay. It's good to know, right? Experience, experience, and more experience. Surely the next run will just go as far down as we possibly can. Ooh, and a crit. What are we at? 7 out of 10. One upgrade that we need to really look for is the ability to have more backspace. That'll probably get us a long ways. Okay, we're at 10 out of 10. We're gonna go and stop digging and we're gonna go return this loot. Yeah, all right. Now let's go and keep digging. Yeah, I can tell that this game's gonna have a really nice fan base. I mean, the cozy aspect of it, and then being able to collect things and then unlocking these collectibles, it's just a recipe for somebody who is slightly OCD and enjoys completing things to its very maximum. Oh, we're already at 10 out of 10. Did I not drop this off earlier, or did I just fill up my bags even faster? And at the top left, you can't see it, but that's where our objectives are. Let me go ahead and move myself here. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't even realize we were covering it, but now you see it. So there is a goal. You're not just mindlessly digging. You're not just going as far as you can just to do it. There's actually an incentive and a reason to do things. And honestly, having a reason to do things in video games makes it feel way less like a chore and more like you're actually accomplishing something that you want to do. All right, let's start digging up here. We betrayed ourselves. We were supposed to go and try to dig up everything, but instead I started doing everything that I could see. Ooh, what is that? A cucumber? It is a cucumber. All right, let's get up here. We still have a couple of spaces in our bag. We have one more here. All right, let's go return this. We still need some collectible items worth 240, but we still have 2 minutes, so I think we're pretty solid right now. Too tired to climb, we're gonna wait. So you are going to have to manage your energy because you don't want to be really down below, racing against the time and not being able to get all of your gear in a safe spot. I'm definitely going to recommend this game to a friend who is exactly the personality archetype that I was mentioning. I can see them liking it a lot. All right, we're at 6 out of 10. Just straight digging. We're out of energy, but that's okay. We're gonna go and come up here and dig up here as well. I'm so tired. Stamina is gonna be a very, very, very big upgrade. You can tell. Ooh, we got some blueberry seeds. We also found a random fishing rod. Imagine a fishing rod being just stuck in the rock like that. All right, we've got all of our goals met, which is awesome. Plus more. So I will say after this run, we're just gonna go as deep as we possibly can. We're not even gonna worry about the rewards. We're just gonna see if the big boy diamonds and juicy loot is on the very, very bottom area. Ooh, 30 more seconds. Let's see if we can fill up our bags any amount. We're at the last 30 seconds. We do need to be careful on where we're going because if I fall, we don't have the stamina to climb out. Okay. See, we have 20 seconds and our stamina is pretty low, so we're gonna start our ascend back to the surface. We have 15 seconds. My stamina is so low. We're gonna cut it close, but we can make it. I know we can. All right, not too shabby. We completed all of our goals, and that's what's important here. All right, on to the last run. I can already say that this is a game that I can recommend for people who enjoy this genre. And honestly, it's quite addicting being able to do things in this fashion while upgrading and then slowly getting better and progressing through the game. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Mines Dirt Tunnel. Auto dig a shaft through Dirt Zone. That sounds great. Let's upgrade. We purchased it. And for equipment, let's upgrade our gloves or our backpack. For sure. This is -1 stamina. Let's go with our upgrade for our backpack. And then our skills, we're gonna go with stamina well. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be a phenomenal run. All right, let's go. We're just going as far down as we possibly can. We're gonna see if all the good loot is down there. And as you can see in our backpack, we have 13 slots now instead of just 10, which is gonna be great for our mining adventures. We can pick up way more things without having to worry about having to backtrack because we need to return our loot. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to go a completely different way because the way we dug is not diggable. As I said before, there is a little bit of strategy here. There we go. It looks like there's a chest down there. And I might have just messed up that dig right there. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Using some of our skills with the shift to hold to mine. Ooh, big crit. Unfortunately, it looks like this chest is pretty heavily guarded. So let's go ahead and make our way to the right side and see if there's a better route for us here. Which honestly, it doesn't look like it. We're at 11 out of 13. Yeah. We weren't able to go as deep as we wanted to because immediately we're met with these rocks. That requires a pickaxe level 2, which I guess that makes sense because our pickaxe is level 1, so we can only do these soft dirt digs. And we're at 13 out of 13 for our bag. So we're gonna go ahead and return this. At the very least, we can make some money, right? This looks like this is as far as we can go. We can try the right side, but I just need to make sure that I'm watching my stamina. Let's wait a little bit before we climb up some more and dun, 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 dun. Go, 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 go. There we go. And then we're gonna take a little break with our character, get the stamina gauge back up. The music has been good. The audio hasn't like done any weird cutoffs for the menus yet. So that's a really good sign too, because a lot of the games that we've been testing lately have had audio issues. I am wondering if all of the terrains are the same. I know it's like randomly generated and we've seen different animals, like we ran into a cow, we've ran into a frog. So I'm really curious to see what other things that they have to offer besides what we've already seen. Okay, let's see if I can mine up here and then get this one on the side, jump up here. That red rock is ruining it for us. But it looks like we're able to still maneuver our way down there. Nope. It is still blocked off, unfortunately. I thought that thing would fall down on me and possibly like break and then I unlock it, but it didn't. My character is too tired. His stamina is just depleting very rapidly. While we're working our way back home, let's go ahead and mine these things. It looks like there's an arcade casino machine right there. Honestly, let's just keep going up because my stamina is really low. We'll start digging upwards. That way we can get loot on the way back. The good loot is definitely on the lower end of the things. But we need a better pickaxe and our stamina is yucky. All right, we're just gonna wait it out a little bit. I don't know if we've even come close to collecting the amount of things that we need. So this is a really bad run for us. I think in the early game, the best tactic is to just dig as many blocks as you can to try to unlock as many drops as you can. Because going down, ooh, look, there's a different color cow. Let me go touch it because I don't think we've gotten the achievement for that one. All right. Now, since we're losing stamina, we're just gonna dig on the surface. As surface as we can. Can I make this cow fall? I can. We're at 20 seconds. Okay, we're gonna go and climb back. We didn't finish all the objectives, which is mega sad, but that's okay. We tried our best. And look, there was a chest right there. Unfortunately, we did not make the time to extract it, and that's very, very sad. But hey, we got an achievement for it. I really did enjoy this game. And again, this isn't really the type of game that I would pick up if I saw it out on sale or anything like that. But I could definitely see myself playing this off of camera. Now that we're done with some of the gameplay, my first impressions, let's go ahead and talk about the game. So after spending some time with DigWorld, I am very, very impressed. The biggest thing that this game has going for it is it delivers exactly what it's talking about in the description. It's an extraction style game, but without all the frustrations attached to losing your loot. The only enemy is time, and the time is up to you and how you manage it. There was no enemies hunting you down, no losing all your progress, no moments wondering why you just spent 20 minutes to an hour extracting loot only to lose it, literally feeling like you wasted your time. Instead, every run felt really productive. It felt like I was upgrading and doing things on my own time, on my own will. Whether you're collecting new resources or finding items, earning experience, unlocking skills, upgrading your gear, or filling out your collection log, it feels like you're making progress towards something. Even when I had a bad run, it felt like I was doing something. And honestly, even when I did poorly, I didn't really feel punished. I just felt like I could do better next time. I also really enjoyed the progression system, the combination of skills, the combination of equipment, upgrades, artifacts, just the little things that you can collect here and there, and of course the permanent upgrades that you can get. It is very, very rewarding. And that, my friends, is when that game becomes addictive. I would also like to see more later in-game content after you've developed your skills and resources and all the equipment that you can upgrade. We barely scratched the surface of the game, and I know there's more out there. And I'd like to see the different environments that they have to offer, different animals, different music, hopefully. Overall, I think DigWorld will succeed, and it knows exactly what kind of game and genre it is. It's really relaxing without it being boring. It's rewarding without it being punishing. And honestly, it gives the player a constant feeling of progression, and it makes you really want to say, just one more run, just real quick. If you enjoy cozy games, collection focused games, or games with a satisfying core loop of gameplay, DigWorld is absolutely worth checking out when it comes out. With that being said, we're off to the next game. Thank you for watching, and until next time, sayonara, bye-bye.